Real Madrid lost both of their friendly matches on the 2024 summer tour, but this does not concern coach Carlo Ancelotti. On the contrary, Carletto is very pleased with a few individuals, most notably Mario Martin, who is seen as the new Toni Kroos of Los Blancos. Martin's full name is Mario Martin Rielves. He was born on March 5, 2004 in Sonseca, Spain, making him just 20 years old this year. In 2016, Martin joined Real Madrid's youth academy, honing his skills there before making his first team debut in the 2022-23 season. Last season, Martin played 3 times for Los Blancos, including 2 matches in La Liga. As of this summer tour, Martin is one of the 2 rare players to have played a full 180 minutes for Real Madrid. The other is Lucas Vázquez. This shows that Coach Ancelotti has high expectations for Martin and wants to give him many opportunities to showcase his abilities. If you follow Real Madrid regularly, you'll notice that the club has a very familiar process: nurturing young talents, giving them a chance in the first team, and then starting to weed out those who don't make the cut. Only the most outstanding names have the opportunity to stick around and seek playing time. Looking at Real Madrid's midfield right now, Martin doesn't lack opportunities because Los Blancos only have 5 pure central midfielders: Aurelian Tchouaméni, Fede Valverde, Eduardo Camavinga, Luka Modric, and Dani Ceballos. Kroos's departure has made the midfield less crowded. Additionally, Modric is aging, and Ceballos is not highly rated. This will open up playing opportunities for Martin if he can convince Coach Ancelotti. In the friendly match against AC Milan, Martin played in the central midfield alongside Modric and Ceballos. The Spanish player seemed quite tense at the beginning, with a misplaced sideways pass that almost led to a goal for the opposition. However, Martin later responded positively by showing energetic activity in the midfield and impressive passing ability. Against Barca, Ancelotti positioned Martin slightly to the right to leave space for Modric. This made the 20-year-old midfielder somewhat unfamiliar, but overall he played his part well in his first intense El Clásico. Speaking to AS, Coach Ancelotti said, "For me, Martin's inclusion in the first team is well-deserved. He is a good player and can be part of the first team. Now let's see what happens when the transfer window closes, but Martin is a player we can rely on." Mario Martin stands out as one of the most seasoned players in the Real Madrid Castilla squad. Despite interest from clubs like Valladolid, Espanyol, and Valencia, he intends to remain with Castilla for another season, according to Guillermo Rai of The Athletic. Martin is highly regarded by those at Real Madrid, which is why he was included in the USA Tour to train and play with the first team. However, the Castilla captain prefers to stay at the club, hoping to seize any first-team opportunities that arise during the season. This decision comes despite numerous inquiries from La Liga clubs. Sources at Valdebebas believe Martin is ready to step up to the first team after years of strong performances for Castilla. However, the board is less certain about his promotion due to the abundance of midfielders in the first team. While it would be beneficial for Martin to get some first-team minutes on the tour, he might need to consider a move, as his desired promotion seems unlikely. A person making significant strides to secure a spot in Real Madrid's first team, Arda Guler, is also fighting to survive. Arda Guler's versatility is set to earn him a more significant and prominent role this season, potentially allowing him to switch between positions like Fede Valverde, acting as both a pseudo-right winger and a central midfielder. At just 19, Guler has demonstrated maturity and composure well beyond his years. He carried himself like a seasoned 30-year-old superstar during his first major international tournament with Turkey at Euro 2024. Entering preseason in excellent shape, he has been Real Madrid's standout player in the first 2 friendlies. What impresses Real Madrid the most isn't just his performances, though they have been outstanding, but his mentality and ability to rise above the rest at any moment. Guler has been relentless in his pursuit of more playing time. It's rare to see a player make the most of every single moment, which has gradually earned him the trust of the coaching staff and board. He is driven, makes no excuses, and delivers with full focus. Some of these traits might be intangible, but they are highly noticeable. While some players save their best efforts for crucial moments, Guler plays with the same intensity in a knockout match at the international level as he does in a preseason friendly or training session. His versatility is also crucial. In an era of positionless football, where many of Real Madrid's signings can play multiple roles, Guler has carved out a path to fit into various schemes. The 10 position has often faded at Real Madrid because it doesn't always fit within the team's blueprint. However, Ancelotti has ensured that great players like Brahim Diaz, Jude Bellingham, and Guler himself can thrive. Guler can play as a right winger, down the middle, and even in deeper roles. Arda's best position is between the lines. He can be a 10, he can be in the right center, Carlo Ancelotti told Managing Madrid. He shouldn't play on the left, with that left foot he has. If he has the opportunity to shoot, he should do it. In the future, he could be one of the 3 midfielders. A day after Ancelotti mentioned the possibility of Guler playing in midfield, he experimented with it in the starting 11 during training in Chicago. Guler impressed, dropping as deep as the 6, orchestrating play like a quarterback in the build-up phase. Training only reveals so much, but we saw Guler drop deep with Turkey to help the team escape pressure. In the post-Kroos era, Guler evolving into such a role, even part-time, could greatly enhance the team's verticality. His decision-making is a significant asset when helping the team escape pressure deep. Most recently, against Barcelona, we saw how quickly he turns out of challenges and releases the ball to advance the team up the field. When needed, he knows when to hold the ball to draw defenders in before releasing a pass into the right space. Real Madrid is often considered a talents grinder, with an extremely rigorous elimination process. This happens even to stars who have already made a name for themselves at other clubs, let alone young talents who are still inexperienced in the top-tier football environment. However, we have the right to hope for the current young generation of Los Blancos. They not only possess talent, but also have fighting spirit, resilience, and endurance. Along with the proven ability of Real Madrid's coaching staff to hone young talents in recent years, these rising stars can completely become the future pillars of the team.